Good evening, Mr. Basam and Mr. Satish. Welcome to the podcast at Ingram Micro Standard GITEX. How are you this evening?
Fine, fourth day of GITEX.
Yes.
GITEX hosted.
Yes, that's right. And one more day to go.
Yes, I hope to finish peacefully.
100%. Welcome to the podcast. We're calling it Unlocking Value. And in this, we will explore the partnership between Ingram Micro and ITQAN. We explore the journey of value creation in the IT industry. Today, we have a special discussion between the two key players, Ingram Micro, a leading IT distributor, and ITQAN, a leading system integrator. Together, we will share the insights on how we've collaborated to deliver value to the customers and how we've adapted to the evolving IT landscape. I'm your host, and let's jump right into the discussion. First of all, let's start off with a quick introduction about both of you. Let's begin with you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be today with Ingram. It's always my pleasure to work and to interact with Ingram, especially with Satish. So my name is Bassam Mustafa. I am the Chief Technology Officer for ITQAN Al Khalij Computers. ITQAN Al Khalij Computers is one of the United Technology Holding technology companies, and we all, the UTH belongs to Yes Holding Group, which is a holding group based in Abu Dhabi and is covering the UAE. Under UTH, we have other 7 technology companies serving different IT domains, from cloud to software to AI educational kits, health information system, and other offerings as well. I'm working with the group since 17 years now. In ITQAN, I'm leading the technical portfolio. I'm leading the technical functions of ITQAN, specifically the pre-sales function.
All right. That's amazing. How about you, Satish?
Yeah. Hey, hi. My name is Satish Narasimhan. I lead the channel organization for Ingram Micro Gulf, and I'm here with this organization for 8 years and to the industry for last 2 decades.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You've had a brilliant journey with Ingram Micro as well. So superb. Congratulations on that. And once again, welcome to the podcast. Diving in, I have a question to you, Satish. What, according to you, is imperative to the channel business?
Brilliant question. See, as a distributor, we wear multiple hats to manage the channel partner and the vendor ecosystem. But what is very important in the whole ecosystem is how do we add value to the ecosystem, right, or the partners. That is most important. This has to come from 2 aspects. It has to come from the company vision as well as the people who are executing it, right? Mm-hmm. From company vision perspective, I'm very lucky that Ingram Micro has the vision of adding value to the ecosystem. That's so we have been investing a lot of energies way back, a decade back. Let's say we have invested on cloud, and then we started cybersecurity services, then we started our own professional services arm, we got an AI and IoT division, now we are doing Xvantage for the digital presence. So that's on one side. And from the execution point of view, right, the team need to think always on the market trends, what is happening, and see the partner's profile, where are they missing, and work with them to see what new product line or practice can be added. Once we get it right, that brings a great value creation to the partner that can be cherished for long, and that has happened to ITQAN and Ingram journey in the last 7 years with myself and Basim.
Lovely. And a question to you, Basim. So we have worked from a perspective of a good symbiotic relationship between Ingram Micro and ITQAN as a system integrator. From an SI's point of view, what is it that you would expect from the distribution ecosystem? And if you could please highlight or share a few words about your experience or your journey with Ingram Micro as a distributor.
Okay, this is a very good question actually, because as you know, in the technology market in UAE, there are many players, especially when it comes to distribution. So if we can split into 3 categories of what we expect or what ITQAN as a system integrator expect from the distributor. Number 1, there are the legacy, I can say, or the traditional services that we expect from the distributor, from facility, sometimes payment facility, credit facility, stocking material, sometimes helping to overcome the delay in the delivery lead time, okay, helping to especially in the COVID, it was a very big problem that I can say Ingram Micro supported big time. We have never left alone. when we have a problem in the delivery because of the technology vendor, always Ingram Micro was part of the discussion with the technology vendor to facilitate and expedite this delivery. This is the first category. Second category, the value added. Just Satish mentioned, value added throughout the life cycle of the engagement, from the pre-sales, building the design, doing the sizing of the solution, where you need a strong arm when it comes to the distribution, rather than being a box moving. To have the right team that will help the pre-sales team and the system integrator to build the right solution, even to do the value-added engineering, up to sizing that solution, until placing the order, facilitating the order placement, provide the right credit facility, as I mentioned in the beginning, until the delivery of the hardware. Then sometimes you need this value-added distribution to extend during the post-sales stage, either for the professional service, because sometimes we have a peak of work that you don't have the enough resources to cater for all your projects, where you need to outsource some of these services to the value-added distributor like Aptec, or even for some evolving and niche technologies that you didn't have the chance yet as a system integrator to build the in-house expertise, which is something that also Ingram always supports with. Then I will take it to the last category, which is the unique, I can say, to Ingram Micro, which is the ideation. Uncovering the business challenges in the UAE market, and what allows Ingram Micro to do this, I believe, the global exposure that they are having, where they have the chance to be the first to see the solution, the business trends, the market trends in other countries, and fit the right solution to the UAE market, to the different industry segments in the UAE market. And here I'm not talking something theoretical. This is an experience that we had together in multiple technologies and multiple vendors.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for nicely summarizing our relationship. How about you, Satish? If you could please throw a little bit of light on the journey of Ingram Micro and ITQAN in your words.
So when I joined Ingram 8 years back, my job is to see what can I do different to the market. And I used to go to the ecosystem to see what we have new and how that can be built with a partner. I got amazing response from ITQAN and Basil, and that's how we have built a cyber forensics tool with them, and we have built certain new practices, which is very successful at ITQAN, and that helps me to take the relationship in a different level. So me and Basil has a different equation because of these creation, what we have done together. So I'm very happy about this engagement.
I have a comment on this part, Satish, if you allow me, that sometimes it happened maybe 2 or 3 times that we are thinking on the same page at the same time without each other knowing that we are thinking of the same thing. So I'm trying to develop, or with the team definitely in ITQAN, we are trying to develop a kind of a practice or onboard new technology. At the same time, within the same month, I found that Satish is bringing me, here is something that we have already shortlisted. It happened in AI, it happened in digital forensics, it happened in IoT. I still remember just before the COVID, you established your excellence center.
Exactly.
At that time, we were looking how we can invite our strategic customer to one place where they can showcase different IoT solution integrated together.
Lovely. And that is the sign of a good relationship, where we understand what you need even before you say it.
Yes.
We're proud of that. Thank you so much for that. In terms of any kind of projects or any wins that we have had together along with Ingram Micro, would you like to specify anything on that?
Okay, I can state many actually, but let me focus on one that is not a pure volumetric kind of project. Rather, it was a turnkey project that it went through all the stages that I have just explained. It was a digital forensics project actually. Digital forensics was the core part of the solution. And it was for a partnership or a vendor that we onboarded, or Ingram Micro onboarded in few months just before the project, and we had the ideation workshop. They brought the solution to us. We found that it's a good fit for some of our customers. Immediately we started the account mapping. Within few weeks we signed a partnership and we started taking the solution to our customers. I remember within 3-4 months we closed that first big deal that I'm talking about. So it went through the ideation workshop, onboarding the vendor with the help of Ingram Micro, then close one project. As I mentioned, it was a turnkey project. It was not only digital forensics. This digital forensics solution was coming on top of infrastructure. This infrastructure has also been provided by Ingram Micro to ITQAN. had compute, storage, backup, as well as virtualization. All these components all together, we worked with Ingram Micro across the whole solution. Then until we sign off the project and we start providing the SLA, and we completed our 3 years SLA with the customer.
Lovely, lovely. And how do you envision the next 5 years of ITQAN and Ingram Micro?
Okay, this question, it's not an easy question to answer because you can see the IT market is very dynamic. What you are talking about this year is completely different than what you are going to talk about in the coming 6 months, especially in domains like cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and business applications. What we try to do in ITQAN, as you may know, we have merged under United Technology Holding, which is the technology division of YES Holding Group. So we have merged with another system integrator used to be called as ATC. It was providing different set of technologies, different set of brands and solutions. Then another company that is cloud solution provider, which is Digital Octa. Okay, it helped the customer on building their multi-cloud strategy, which became a trend nowadays. Most of the customer, they don't want to get locked with one cloud. Rather, they want to distribute their workload across multiple clouds, including their private cloud. So what we tried to do, we had to make sure that we are adaptable enough, we are flexible and agile enough. We don't know exactly. Yes, we do know some market trends that are ongoing and will keep developing in the coming years, but we don't know what may happen, so we just need to be ready. So
Right.
to be ready, we had to be more customer centric. We had to make streamline our project management office methodologies and practice to be able to adapt to all the project delivery needs of these new modern solutions that are coming every day, which is not, you cannot relate it to only one practice, like infrastructure, like application, like cybersecurity, like physical security. Rather, you may find one project is composed of all these components all together. So the knowledge or the expertise of the project manager who will be able to deliver this project successfully is changing. Then the support. When it comes to the customer support is a very vital and very crucial aspect. We cannot tell the customer that for a turnkey project, for every single component, you have to approach a single person. It's only a single gateway that the customer has reached to, and you need to just route it and know which department or which function or which expertise you need to onboard to support the customer. We have to be very rapid in adapting market trends and market technologies, and we can say that we are taking this road with Ingram Micro maybe before 5 years and still ongoing, alhamdulillah. Then last thing is to leverage the capabilities that we are having within United Technology Holding. As I just mentioned, we are having a cloud company, we are having software house, we are having our intellectual property software for health information system for education. How this can add value to ITQAN and Ingram offering, how can we build a story behind it? This is really what we need to focus on in the coming few years.
Amazing. I think you summarized it brilliantly well. Thank you for that.
you.
And now a few questions a little away from business. This year, everything is revolving around AI. Everybody's talking about it. It is a buzzword. It is a hot topic. What is your thought as a person from tech? You're an experienced, you're an established person in the world of tech. What is your opinion and what is your thought on the use of AI in today's world?
Okay, we think that it will be evolving more and more. So people or customers or the market used to talk about the artificial intelligence. What is the artificial intelligence hardware platform that can run my AI and machine learning workloads? I think there was a part that was overlooked, which how to secure your AI infrastructure.
Right.
For the entities that are building their own training model. Okay, this training model can easily be compromised, and a false data sets can be fed to that training model, which will result in misleading or false outcome of that training model. I think this trend will be coming, or it started coming already. I can hear some customers start talking about this. Second thing is that how to take things away from using AI just to facilitate or automate a kind of systematic or repetitive jobs, to take it to the knowledge, to the knowledge part. For example, as we all know that we started from business process automation, then which is creating one workflow to take a task through all the function of the business flow, to robotics process automation to automate the execution of some function within that building block. Okay, if it's something repetitive, something systematic, I can use a robotics process to automate it. Then now what we are talking about is the knowledge worker automation. I have to use the knowledge rather than working only on systematic tasks just to automate it. No, how I use the knowledge to fully replace and automate that workflow end to end without relying on, we can say, on human factor. So this is, I believe, the two trends, and anything relates to securing all these trends, because always the trends start from specific technology. Security is overlooked until the technology becomes mature. Then people start looking how to secure this technology.
Amazing. And Satish, a question to you again on similar lines. In the world of AI, you being in the adoption or any friction in adoption of AI among the channel ecosystem?
I actually don't see there is a friction in AI adoption. According to me, the AI landscape will move into a different direction. See, currently we are talking a silo product for AI, right? In future, let's say a decade or more, we will not have more of silo products, and whatever products we use will have inbuilt AI capability. That's what's happening now, and that is the future I see for AI. And with channel partner ecosystem, they are very happy. Even we have at Ingram, we have a solution for AI on computer vision. That has been well taken in the market, and it is moving on. And we also have many other softwares with AI capability. The partner is very good in adopting to that. I don't see a challenge in that.
That's amazing. And I am now just a little curious to know and understand you as a person outside of work. What is it that motivates you? What is it that inspires you to be successful in your field every day? And what is it that you do on your free time?
Okay, I can say that working in the IT domain for years is not giving us, all the IT employees, the chance to have enough spare time, I can say. So whenever you have some time, I think it's the family comes as a priority. Okay, then maybe reading and something different than the scientific and the IT stuff, reading outside of that domain, and watching movies.
That's amazing. And I hope we can allow some more spare time to you. And in fact, you're the second person in the tech, in the field of core IT that I'm interviewing today, who has said exactly the same thing. Being in the field of IT, we don't have too much spare time.
I think we all have the same pain.
All right, that's amazing. And how about you, Satish?
See, I personally like gardening,
Oh,
and it doesn't require a lot of time. Maybe in the morning, or you can actually do that. And I personally spend a lot of time in gardening, and I cherish whatever I get from the garden. So that's my number one. And I always believe in being along with our community team. So every Saturday and Sunday morning we go out with the like-minded people for a sport. Could be a badminton or a paddle, and that's what we practice for last 6-7 years here. And that keeps me social and the other angle too intact.
that's amazing. Of course, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. But all work is also important to keep growing and progressing in the IT industry. Absolutely.
I can say that UAE is very advanced in that domain, in the IT
Yes.
domain. So, and to be able to always adapt to the dynamics happening in the market, it's not an easy job. You need to keep researching, reading, exploring solution, because not any solution that fit in different markets, different countries will fit in UAE. So it's not an easy job. I can say it's not an easy
Absolutely.
job.
I completely agree. Well, thank you so much for
you.
being a part of this
Thank you.
podcast. It was an absolute pleasure interacting with both of you, and I thoroughly enjoyed
Thank you.
myself.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks for-